Kit Kats can read. Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys my October wrap up. All the books that I read in October, which isn't a lot really, wasn't great. I was unfortunately unwell for the majority of October and therefore it made me very lethargic and sleepy, and yeah, I didn't really read a lot and I didn't have a lot of motivation to read. To be honest, didn't have a lot of motivation to do anything. I have been slacking with everything and yeah, it honestly sucks. But even today I feel like I am so tired and sleepy, and yeah, and it's the beginning of November now, so I'm not doing great already for November. But you know, the thing is, I know that I can do it. I know that I can read books. I know that I can actually physically sit down and finish a book within like a couple of days, possibly even one day, but it's getting myself to do it. That's what I'm finding to be the difficult part. So moving on swiftly, in October I managed to complete 3 books, and to be honest, 2 of them were graphic novels. One of them was a short read that I got from the library. So there we go. So the first book that I completed in October was a graphic novel, and it's called Haruo Astronaut. I'll place a picture over here. This is a short standalone graphic novel that is at the end of the complete volume number 2 of Orange by Ichigo Takano, and they also did this one as well. So this is a really sort of short and sweet manga that is about 2 twins called Mami and Tomoki. They've shared everything in their life, and we have one of them who pretty much isn't really great at like dating people, and the other one is like very sort of like different in that sort of sense. So I've put here, it was a really cute 1-book edition manga romance about 2 girls in school. I enjoyed the art and it's short and sweet enough to make you smile. And yeah, it was really sweet, and it still makes you laugh, and yeah, there's definitely a sort of like, just that there's guys in it, and yeah, it's so cute, it's so cute. Just these 2 twins, they're just so cute together. So I think that's like absolutely adorable, totally recommend it, and I gave that 5 out of 5 Kit Kats. The next book that I read during the month of October was a book that I got from the library. Yay me for using library books. And this is What Magic Insists by Holly Bourne. So it's the new and latest young adult novel. It was basically published as a sort of book for dyslexic people to read, hence why it was a short book and the font was like really like separated so it's easy to read. However, I didn't really think about that when I was like reading it. I was reading it for the story, and I loved Holly Bourne's writing style. This is actually, believe it or not, my first book that I have read by this author, and it was so good. So this is about Sophia, Mia and Alexis, and they're clinging to a spark of hope that maybe they're special, maybe they can do magic. And so we have one person who is heartbroken, we have another one who has just lost their dog, and then we have a third one. They all have these sort of like wishes that they would like to have, and they just want to sit down, have a little sleepover, and it's how they sort of like go through their issues. And I thought that it was really superbly clever. It's definitely a book that could be read in a day, and the font is so easy to follow, and I read it really easily. I really enjoyed the storyline. The message that came across this book really honestly got me in the feels. Like I was just like, wow, this is amazing for like a really short book. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I was eye rolling at a lot of the things that the main girl did or said, but that's just because that I've been there myself, and I was totally jealous of the friendship between the 3 girls as well. I was like, I would kill to have a friendship like this, and I miss things like that. Like I had some of that back in school, and then people just go along their own ways and that sort of thing. So yeah, I was just like, oh my god, like So yeah, as I was reading, it did remind me of when I was in school, and it reminded me of prom, and it made me smile, and yeah, I really enjoyed this book. So yeah, of course I gave it 5 out of 5 Kit Kats. I also did do a review on this, so I'll link that down below in the description if you want to check more of my thoughts out on this book. But yeah, totally recommend it. And then the final book that I read during the month of October was this physical copy of Heartstopper Volume Number 2 by Alice Oseman. This is a graphic novel that is based on these 2 boys that are from Solitaire, and they are a partner in Solitaire. They're like together. So these graphic novels are the stories of how they met and how their relationship went. So this is a continuation along with that. Obviously we've got volume number 1, which starts it off, and this is the sort of like artwork style that's in the book, and Alice Oseman actually draws it herself, which is like really cool, because she, you know, she writes as well as draws, so she's very talented. So it's a continuation along with Nick, and yeah, it's so cool. Like I love this graphic novel. I finished it in one night, and I just love reading about Nick and Charlie. Like, they're so cute. So yeah, it's an LGBT romance. It's a gay romance, and one of them is bisexual, one of them is gay. But it's just how they sort of like realise like how perfect they are together, and they are so cute together, and they are adorable, and it makes me smile, and it makes me happy. And this is the sort of book that you need to read when you're feeling like shit. And honestly, I was unwell when reading this, and I sat and I read this really late at night, and I finished it so quickly and I devoured it. I couldn't put it down. I loved it so much, and it's just so perfect. It's cute, it's adorable, it's amazing, it's fantastic. You guys need to read it if you haven't done already, and yeah, it's awesome. And I gave it, of course, 5 out of 5 Kit Kats. So there you have it, guys. Those were the 3 books that I read in October. Not a lot, but you know what, I'm sort of thinking, well, at least I did something, because I know people say like when you're unwell, like you should really do a lot more reading, but actually it's very difficult when you're unwell, because all your body wants to do is sleep and just not do anything, and just sort of like lay there like a pathetic starfish. Like I struggled, and there were countless times where I'd be looking at the books and wanting to read them, and I'd even like physically have it in my hand, and then I just doze off. Like it's been so difficult. So yeah, even now I'm mostly knackered, but I try my best to push myself. Like that's all I can do. And November's TBR, I've got like 7 books on it. So yeah, it's we don't know, 6 or 7 books anyway, but I'm going to do my best. I always want to try and read like 1 book a week, and I'm already failing with November because it's the 4th of November and I haven't completed anything yet. My goodness, Katie, you need to like... Oh, I think that helped. Okay, so that's it from this video. If you have enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. Let me know down below in the comments how you did in the month of October, what books you managed to complete. If you've done a wrap-up video, link it down below. I love watching wrap-ups and TBR videos, so TBR videos as well, link them down below, and I will check them out. I love watching people's videos. It inspires me to read, so it might help me. And yeah, let me know what books you've recently finished, what books you've recently bought, what books you've found like to be amazing that you think that I would enjoy. But that's it from me, guys. My TBR video, I will link that down below so you can check that out as well, so you can see the books I'm reading during the month of November if you haven't watched the video already. But that's it from me, guys. All my social media links are linked in the description if you'd like to follow me elsewhere. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy. My name is Katie, and I will see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye!